My name is Phil Musson. I am a senior majoring in both business management and Spanish. I studied abroad in the summer of 2011 and I went to Chile for 8 weeks. It was the culturally intensive Spanish program. And so we took 3 classes in Spanish down there, lived with host families, and just got totally immersed in the Chilean culture. My best memory from the trip is definitely our travel week. So we were down there for 8 weeks and we had 7 weeks of classes, but then in the middle we got a week off and we just got to travel and do whatever we wanted. So a bunch of us decided to go up to Peru and went to Machu Picchu, which was incredible. And seriously, the pictures cannot describe it. They don't even come close to showing how awesome it is. It's something you definitely have to go experience for yourself. And we were not disappointed. It was incredible. It was really fun being on our own in a foreign country and being responsible for navigating ourselves without having our hands held by host parents or professors, and I love that. Academically, this experience was definitely very beneficial as well. They really do mean it when they say you're going to get a lot better at this language when you go abroad. It was definitely, I came back feeling that while I was probably not fluent, because that's definitely a tricky word, I was very conversational, and when I was in Chile I had many conversations with native speakers who actually complimented me on my Spanish. It's definitely, they're also not lying when they say you have to keep practicing here, otherwise you're going to lose it. So the classes were definitely easier to understand once I got back, and it's definitely interesting. You can tell the difference learning from a non-native speaker versus a native speaker, and so definitely just with all those factors, I would highly recommend it. It definitely was worthwhile, and actually led to the job that I was hired for at Principal Financial Group. One of the preferred qualifications was to have language experience and study abroad experience. So not only impacted me academically, but professionally as well for post-graduation. The most challenging thing about being abroad, I think I was in a unique situation because I was the only guy on my trip. It was me and 16 girls, so there was challenges with that. But beyond that, there were just the first couple weeks, and the program was very upfront about how the first couple weeks abroad were going to be difficult, just making the transition culturally and also going from somewhere where you understand everything to at dinner time you have to really think to to understand what's going on. And it was funny, I would notice that I would feel just drained at the end of the day because I'd been thinking so hard. And but after those first week and a half, 2 weeks, we just fit right in. It went from complaining about, oh man, I can't understand a word my host mom says, to sitting at dinner for an extra hour and a half after everyone was done eating just to hang out and talk and get to know them better. I have definitely recommended this experience to others. Last year, the year after I went, there was another big group that went down, and while there were some people still on the fence, I definitely came in and gave them my take on it and how study abroad is really the kind of thing where if you think about it too much, you probably won't end up doing it. So I would just recommend, if you think you want to do it, just do it, because that's what I did, and I don't regret it for a second. It's definitely my best experience that I've had so far in college.